Hello everybody and welcome back to another day here at Captain Crossbones Cove. Welcome to our evening stream. I do apologise, it is a little later than scheduled tonight. So without further ado, let's get going. So this is episode 9 of our Junkyard builder. In the last episode, which was episode 8, our goal was to reach it was $10,000 to purchase the latest truck, if I remember rightly. Yes, it was. So we achieved that, but at the same time, we managed to also achieve level 11. So we seem to be doing quite well with reaching our goals, plus some. We've got plastic to sort out. So first of all, let's head to the PC, end the day, and we can start again. New day. Right. So, new dawn, new day. We've got a plastic bale already here, so we can load that in. So now we need 7 more. We've got some plastic just here. So we'll grab those while we're at it. And that now will help in a way. So just bear with me 1 second. Just gotta make sure that everything is working fine. Like I say, we have just started a completely new streaming setup. We are now streaming on multiple platforms, not just YouTube. So everything is kind of new and fresh for me. So it's one of those. It's definitely a learning curve, as I said from the beginning when I started live streaming. So this is definitely progress forwards. Right, so we're going to where shall we head to? I think we're going to head to the residential. Seems to be one of our favorite spots. Now we want to make sure that we collect enough plastic to be able to complete the contract, but at the same time we also want to collect everything else that we can, so obviously help progress forwards. So, hammer. Not that we need the hammer. We need plastic for this job we are currently working on. Right. Let's move it forward. Now, at the same time, I do want to check around the back of the houses just to see if there's any plastic or gold bars or cash, one or the other, or any black bags for that matter. They're all going to add up and help us along the way. So, if we don't get enough plastic from here, then we can always head to the junkyard, or head to the forest, I believe, one or the other. But either way, we can certainly go plastic hunting. Right, so we'll grab the black bags. Now, with those, we have a incinerator, which now means that rather than us trying to put them in the skip and earn next to nothing, we can now earn a lot more. So they definitely are a must to come with us. Now, jump out here. We've got a... I don't want the ladder. Thank you. I want the bag. Right. So, we've got a traffic cone there. That's definitely plastic. That can come with us. Nothing there of interest. What about around here? Oh, plastic crate. Yep, we'll take that because that will earn us some decent funds. Oh, for goodness sake, let go! It wouldn't let go. Silly thing. Alright. Okay, so that is done. Okay. Right. So again, another black bag. We want to try and get them as far to the back of the truck as possible. Purely because we don't really want a mess. Last time I kind of decided enough was enough for me. I tried a challenge to see how much of the stuff we could get into this truck, and I accidentally pushed the wrong button, and I thought, time to give up. So we're not going to make any mistakes today. If we do, then I just don't know. Hopefully not. Because ideally we could do without mistakes. Right, so I'm going to gather those there. What's around the back here? Ooh, that bag. That'll do us. Thank you. Okay, now we'll just have another look. So we're trying to gather as much plastic as we can possibly find here. But we're also having a look to see if we can find any other goodies. Usually there is money or gold bars or anything like that around here. Don't know why they put them around the back of the houses, but yeah, it's one of those. Right, so put that there. We'll go and have a quick browse around that one. There's nothing for us there. So onwards and upwards. Okay. Let's get the truck into a better position. And we should be able to squeeze it there. Okay. So gathering all these. Again, as much plastic as we can. Right. So we shall now gather this here. There we go. So if you haven't already, please head over to my YouTube channel and give me a like, share, subscribe, please. The more followers, the better. Definitely will be a great help. We are Captain Crossbones on YouTube. We also have a Facebook page as well. Again, Captain Crossbones Cove. So please feel free to follow us on there for a lot more information as well. Right, so with what we've got, we'll now head back to the junkyard and we'll nip over to the end here. Just as we arrive, a van arrives on the trading post. We're not so interested in that at the moment. There's not a lot that they are offering us. So I'd much rather just stick to what we're currently working on and working with, and we'll progress. Right, so we're going to take another trip out. We're going to go to the forest, and now we'll see. Ahaha! Plenty of plastic here. That's what we wanted. I was kind of hoping that this would be the go-to for us. So this is definitely the one, and it is cheaper as well, only having to pay $100 to travel to the to the forest. So that's not too bad, because we'll make that money back quite quickly. Alright. Another black bag here. We'll need that. Another yellow one there. Like I say, I'm not quite interested in collecting any of the other bags at this minute in time. My main priority is collecting all the yellow and black bags. The blue ones are paper, and we don't currently have any contracts for that at the moment. But I might, beforehand, I might still take them. I just want to get the black bags and the yellow bags into the back of the lorry first, or into the back of the truck, whichever you want to call it. Lorry, truck, it's one of those. Right, so there is no other yellow bags over there. There's still 2 here. Again, we'll throw those back as far back as we can. And another one here. I may look into a paper contract if needs be. But at the minute, I don't seem to need to. But like I say, the more the merrier in a way. Just depends on realistically whether it is worth our while. So we'll just see. We'll progress forwards anyway and grab everything else that we need. No. Don't get stuck in the tree. Thank you. Drop that there. Now, there's nothing else at that point, so let's move forwards and we'll see what else we can find. So currently there's nothing on there. Bag here for paper. I'll put that out the way for now. Couple of bags for paper there. Another plastic barrel. Alright, okay. So again, as far to the front as we can. Another one here. Right. Okay. There's no other there. We've got a plastic here. You know what? We may as well look into taking the paper with us as well. We've got plenty of room anyway, so may as well. Why not? Let's just get our important ones in first. Okay, so that's those 2. Let's have a look. Another one here to go in. Okay. And that one. Right. Okay, so let's start gathering everything else. I think that is going to be a good idea. We may as well make use of the 1500 kilogram space, so yeah, may as well. Why not? Let's go all out. Alright. That in there. Okay. Another one there. Okay. And then we've got over here to do. I'll go back over that way very shortly. Let's just concentrate on clearing this area first. So just to let you all know, we are currently displaying this live on YouTube. We are also live on Twitch, and we are also live on Facebook. Unfortunately, it's one of those moments where with Facebook, I'm currently having to live stream directly from my main profile, because we're fairly new with the Facebook page for Captain Crossbones Cove. We need to build up the followers on that page to be able to then go live directly from there. So yeah, it's one of those moments at the minute, but we live, we learn, and we'll keep on going as much as we can. Now, I will mention to you all that we are live streaming twice today, but we usually aim to push 4 live stream videos out a day. So obviously, because today we've only managed 2, that is down to the fact that we are currently learning how to multi-stream. So tomorrow we'll be back to normal with our 3 to 4 streams daily, and we shall be streaming on all 3 platforms. So we are on a winner there. All 3 platforms will have a link added to each channel, as well as to our live Facebook page of Captain Crossbones Cove. So there'll be plenty of opportunity there for you guys to be able to join us. Come and join the crew and sail the digital seas, as we say. A lot of games that we are covering, new release and some old classics, as well as upcoming demos. We are basically more on the relaxed simulator side of things, not going to be doing anything fast paced. Due to, as I say, I have ADHD and autism, and me and my brain just cannot compute with fast-paced gaming. So, you never know, things may change as we grow the channel, but for now, I'm quite comfortable where I am. You know, this has been a huge step for me at the same time, not just from starting my channel on YouTube, but also at the same time progressing through to where I am today, where I'm now streaming on 3 different platforms. So yeah, it's definitely something that, you know, I'm proud of my achievement and what have you. You know, I've sat and watched many YouTube streamers and gained inspiration from them, to where I am, like I say, today, where we're from one platform now to 3 different platforms, with over 90 videos live streaming and just pre-recorded on our YouTube channel. But like I say, those videos are still growing to this day. Definitely got a fun-packed week this week with a lot of upcoming releases to be demoed on the channel. And yeah, you know, just generally keeping on going. So right now I'm just gathering as much as I can from here. Obviously we're starting to get to the point where it's dark, so a little bit harder to see, but we have got the torch, so we'll just bear with it. But yes, it's definitely needing a lot more light added to this, or at least have the torch spread out a lot brighter. That would definitely be better for us. Right, so what have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue bags. Couldn't get my words out then, I do apologise. So yeah, 7 blue bags left to pack, and then we'll head back to the junkyard and we'll switch to the next day, where we will then process everything we've purchased or collected, should I say, sorry. Technically, even though you're paying to travel to an area, it does in a way feel like you've paid to come and collect the rubbish. Now, I've got a couple of containers that I need to go through, which are on my junkyard. But lately I've not had much luck with those. Kind of lost money rather than gaining it. So yeah, it's kind of paying a gamble at the moment with trying to work out if the containers are worth purchasing or not. Right, so not much more that we need to collect. Nope, 3 more bags. That's fine. Right, through the thick forest trees without losing a bag. No, get back in there. Thank you. All right. Oh, yep. Caught the control. Okay, got ourselves lost then. Let's get back on track. But yes, like I say, we do have a fun-packed weekend and week coming up. We do a stream on a Saturday morning, but Saturday and Sunday after that, one stream on Saturday, we don't do any others until Monday, because trying to balance out the best we can with obviously the channel and spending time with my trusty scallywag. So yeah, it's a good case of getting the videos out there for you. Like I say, we do 3 to 4 live streams in the week daily. I've got myself in a tangle here because there's no lights on the vehicle. Let's try again. I'm lost. There it is. There's the path. Why on earth do they not put lights on the vehicle? Oh dear. Right. Onwards. Back to the yard. No, I didn't want to get out. I want to stay in. Thank you. Right. We've had a delivery there. See, again, the lights in the junkyard are just absolute pants. You know, I spoke to the developers of the game and I said to them about lighting in the junkyard as well as making the workshop brighter, and that is literally all they have given us. Yeah, so not the brightest sparks, but we'll certainly keep chatting to them and see what they can do for us. Right, so we've got 4 days left on that contract. We've got enough to now put through, so we'll carry on with that. Can I have a look and see if I've got enough to upgrade the plastic? Where is it? So scrap press, that's not the one. Incinerator, new. Okay, so Plastic baler, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Right, so that's going to cost 5,000. That is as well. So we haven't got the funding available for that. That's fine. Let's get rid of some of this scrap that we've got lying about. We'll incinerate the bags. These definitely need to go. Okay. Now I did notice when I just went to start a new day, the wood had a green up arrow, so looks like we're definitely up on value for the wood. So we'll definitely give that a try because we have got some wood that we need to get rid of. Right, so how many more we got? We've got one over there. That one go in. And then we've got one just here. Alright. So with the cost of the wood going up, what we can now look at doing is sticking what wood we've got here into our wood chipper or wood shredder as they call it. Again, we don't really need it, and to be honest, the wood shavings would be a lot more profitable for us. Now I'm going to rescue that one drawer out of there so we can scrap that one off, because we've got one here right, so they can come out, they can go there, and we'll also just have a look. Where was it? Renovation upgrades. Here we go. Right, so that's going to be 3,000 on there. So we can't do anything with those. Nothing we can do with that either at the minute. So we've got some work to be getting out onto. Come on. Ooh. Say hello. Me live streaming buddies come to join me. Oh dear, bless him. Hey, what are you doing? Good boy. Loves to come and join me and sit with me, don't you? Hey? Come on. Right, so let's get cracking. You're a distraction, young man. Right. You're a distraction, but we love him. Righty-ho. Okay. Good boy. No, can I have my finger, please? Thank you. Good boy. Oh, bless him. Here you go. See? You're gonna get yourself comfortable, are you? Go on then. Good boy. Come on. That's it. Oh, careful. There you go. Alright. Okay. So, again, we're renovating this as well. This is going to help us bring some funding into the junkyard. Okay, that's done. So we'll put that on there. And then same again with that one. Clean it down and we shall paint it white. Right, okay. We go, another one done, another one bites the dust. So we'll do that. And we'll put that one in place. Ah, wrong tool. No. Want a brush. Thank you. We need the brush, don't we, Binks? Hey, good boy. Hello. Right. Okay, so once we've got that done, we'll put that one in there, and that will give us a total of $377, which is fine because, as I say, the value is up at the moment. Same with that one. That is some money's worth there. So we'll put that in. We'll start with that. Oh, we've got a piece there. That can go in there. So gathering more plastic. Um, 17 kilograms. Okay, so we want that one. What are we? We're 11 out of 17, so we only need a total of 6 more bales, and then we shall be upwards and able to complete. I am going to have a quick glance while we're here at a paper contract. There we go, we've got one there, 30 bales of paper, so we've got enough paper to do that, I believe. Because our weight of the machine allowance has come down. So that will be another bigger help. Some metal block now done. That one in there. Again, these are just here to add to our collection of helping earn some money. I'm going to take a look and see while we're here what we've had delivered, because it's starting to pile up quite a bit over here. Another drawer with only one drawer. Another unit with only one drawer, sorry. Same there. So I could technically already make 2. That's a nice unit. But yeah, I could technically make 1 out of those. What we got here? Got a bed base. We've got sideboard unit. We've got metal. What we got? Haven't got that one. Trying to get to that. Aha! You know what that is? That one is our main drawer. So we can technically use that one and scrap the other 2. Aha. That will quench the thirst. Okay. Alright. So we were gathering these 2 units to make 1 good unit. And then we'll scrap off the rest of it. So take those out of there. I say that, you never know. We might even find the other drawers in that pile. If we can, that would be a added bonus, because then that would be 2 units we could save. Right, that goes there. That's a bale ready for us on that one. Bale ready for us there for paper. Okay, now another bag for the plastic. So we're at 22 of 35. I'm hoping we've got enough to actually complete that contract. We should have. We should have. There seems to be quite a bit here. I mean, yeah, we can do it. I've got faith. I've got faith in this. Not going to let it defeat. Right. That can't go anywhere at the minute because that's full. That's now doing another bale for us as well. So, in the meantime, what have we got in here? Aha! We had metal. Right, okay. So, I know why I had that in there, because on the last episode I was scrapping the scrap metal that we didn't need. So tell you what we'll do. Now we've got hold of the trolley and it's empty. I'm gonna come over here. We'll grab the units of there, and we'll grab that. What else is there? There's plenty of drawers. Plenty of drawers, but there just isn't. Right. So we're going to take this and plonk that just here. Yeah, that was perfectly stacked. Didn't want it to do that, but it did. Never mind. Right. Okay, so let's have a sort of everything here. I kind of just abandoned all what was here in the first place. Don't know why, but it's just I've been so busy with all the other stuff that end. Just not had the chance to sort this, so it's kind of just been piling up on me. Never mind. The more the merrier, as they say. The will help. We'll put that aside because we're not going to get that in here. Right. That can go over there. Oh look, another bed base. Got plenty of bed bases. Not that we need them, but they do come in handy. Especially for when you get the mattresses and clean those up. Right. What we got? Any more wood? Another one there. What drawer is that? No, we haven't got a unit for that one. Another one there. Haven't got a big wardrobe either, so that's no good to us. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll take these and plonk that there. We'll grab that and clean that one up. At the minute, it's only worth $40. So if we can clean that up and see what it gives us on the value. There we go. And as quick as that, so $59. Okay, again, we only have 3 drawers for this unit, so kind of having to make one good one out of 3 units with missing drawers. But we manage, we can do it. Right. So that now can go into here. Let's go and sort out the bales that we've got as well. Keep on top of that. So we don't want to drop on that one. Done that a few times. Right. See, I've got wood over here as well. What are you offering? let's have a look. Ooh, okay. Some useful, some not. Right, well, we'll negotiate. Instantly, you want 280 on that. No chance. It's not even worth that. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on. Right. I'm going to say 80. Okay, you've come down. 93. Huh. Are we winning? Okay, well, we've got a good one there, so we'll accept that. Don't know what you're dancing about, because we're the winners. So, big wardrobe left door. So I should have... I've got 2 left doors. You're joking. What? That's not fair. Right. So we've got a right drawer. And we're missing the right drawer. So we've got a right drawer, that's fine. We need the left... What was it? It was the left door, wasn't it? Yeah. It's not the right door, it's the left door. Oh! You silly sausage. There. Right. There's me thinking it was the right door we needed. It wasn't. It's the left door. Never mind. Okay. Onwards and upwards. So, again, nice white paint. We don't want to worry too much about going all the way around, because by the time it's done, it kind of clicks off earlier than what you originally did. So there we go. So if I just paint, say, that like so, it doesn't need you to paint underneath or anything like that. It will do automatic. Why have I got 4 doors? Oh, I know why. Don't worry about me. I've just remembered. Right. So let's get hold of that. We'll place that on there. Now that is worth $511. So, all in all, the minute, if we were to sell that, we've got over $1,000 in there, so can't complain. Right, so we'll get rid of that one because that is no good to us. And we've got another bag there that can go in. May as well make the most of the perfect opportunity for obviously the plastic, sorry, the wood being at a higher price. may as well, because then that way it will help us in the upcoming vehicle we've got to purchase next. Right, we've got that there, that in there. We'll put those two there. Now, while we wait, let's nip here and we'll take out the drawers. Okay, right. Take that, put that there. It is such a shame that you end up brushing the pattern off it when you clean it, and you don't put a pattern back on. So for example, there's a pattern there, you brush that away, and it's kind of like, oh, okay. By the time you come to paint it, it's not got the pattern back. It's the same with the mattresses as well. By the time you've painted those, once you've cleaned the mattresses, they kind of lose their pattern. So it's weird, because you would have thought that, you know, you'd have at least had a pattern on the mattress, or you'd have been able to have some sort of a way of being able to put a design back onto the furniture. But hey, it is what it is. Right, so let's get this one going. So nice and quick and easy. Doesn't matter how you paint it, it's just spray and done. I just kind of have that motion for back and forth. You see the car programs, they usually do it the same way. So kind of, yeah, just easy. There we go. That's all ready to go. Okay, so we'll put that in there. We'll grab a door. So yeah, again, nice pattern on the door. You sweep it off with the brush and it never returns. Such a shame, really, because the pattern would look nice on it again, rather than just plain Jane colour. So never mind. Right, that's ready. So we'll put that on here. No! Don't fall off. I didn't want you to do that. Right, so if I'm right, which I'm not. What the heck? Okay, so I don't have a door for it yet. Oh, for goodness sake. So that's Barnlow. So we could make one good Barnlow out of the other. Don't know. Right. I'm just going to continue to take advantage of the higher wood price for now. I know I've just cleaned it and what have you, but meh, it can go. Right. So we've got 14 out of 17 on the plastic contract. 4 out of 30 on that one. Right. So, onwards and upwards, let's get these contracts done and finished. Right. Okay. There we go. So that's that one. We want to grab that, put that through. Alright, I'll tell you what, that's gonna be easier. Right, okay, so our current value of what's in the warehouse has gone down to 800. Now that is because we've lost out on the higher price because I ended the day, but that's all right. I'm not too fussed about that one. What I'm more concerned with is getting these contracts done and get them finished and out the way. Right, so we've got a vehicle coming. We've got another one to add to there. Right, I'm gonna grab those. Take the wheels off. And we'll get this one painted and put in the work or in the storage. We've got room for 6 more items anyway, so we may as well make the most of that. Okay, so cleaning that down. And there we go. Nice, done. Right. Let's get a colour picked for it. I think we'll go with my favourite colour. Nice purple. Okay. Lovely. There we go. It's coming on nicely. It's kind of like a candy apple purple. Either that or a colour flip kind of effect. Right. So now we're going to grab those, put the wheels on all four corners. Same there. That in there. We've got another one there as well. But we'll come to that one very shortly. We need to grab those. Where are you going, silly thing? Right. So again, grab hold of these. I don't know, but I think we might just complete the plastic contract on a squeeze with everything we've got here. So if we can, that will be a bonus. Okay. Now, that's full and going, so while those are doing that, we'll grab that. Take the... No. I don't want you to do it all. I want the wheels. Thank you. So we'll take the wheels off on each side. Again, over here with the angle grinder, we'll get the paint off. Okay. So, I'm not sure who it was, but thank you to our 25th subscriber. That now we are on 25. So we're doing okay. We shall certainly keep on going, and please continue to like, share, comment and subscribe. The more the merrier. Really do appreciate everything. Okay, so another one in my favorite color. We'll go ahead, grab the wheels, and we'll get those on. Okay, either side again. And we'll do that one. And that's gonna irritate me. There we go. Ow. Shut the window, sorry. Been a bit of a warm one. For me anyway. Don't know about everybody else. But yeah. Right, okay. You're offering 2 doors and 2 cardboard boxes. Well, I'm not going to accept. Thank you. All right. Okay, so another paper bag over here for this one. That's one more in there. Okay, so we'll go ahead, place that in there. We've got one more to make for a plastic bale, and then that will be another contract complete. So let's go ahead and place those in here. Hopefully we've got enough. I've got my fingers crossed. It's a bit looking tight, kind of, are we going to do it or are we not? I'm sure I've got other plastic lying around. In actual fact, I know I have anyway, so we'll grab that one to be safe. We'll do the same there. We've only got 5 more kilograms to go. So let's see if we can squeeze that out of it. There we go. We did it. So we have 35 kilograms in there. While we're waiting for those, let's have a look and see about. We'll take that one. So that's the worst of the 2 in a way. So we'll kidnap the 2 outer doors and that 1 middle drawer, and then we'll send that over to here and get that into scrap. That can go in there. I'm not going to accept that because we don't want them. Grab that. So it's mainly the paper contract that we need to focus on now. We need 30 bales for that one, and hopefully we can certainly manage to do so. Right, that one's full. Okay, grab that. So we'll put these over here in a pile just to obviously progress with putting them through. We shouldn't need to leave the yard at the minute, hopefully. Hopefully I've managed to gain enough paper bags to do the job, because it only needs 25 kilograms since I upgraded it. I think we did that upgrade at around episode 4. So that was definitely a big help in our steps forward. Right. Okay. So, gonna grab that bag and put that over there. And we should have this bale coming out in a second. There we go. Here it comes. There we go. So that is our plastic contract done. We've now got the paper contract, and we are currently up at $5,509. That's about to change because I'm going to sort this out. I just need 2 more items, and then I'll be able to cash what's in there in. Right, so I'm going to grab hold of these bags. That's those in. I know we say we wanted to do that one. So as we don't need any of these, we'll put those all into here. What we'll do is that we will take those to the wood burner. Or, sorry, the wood shredder. Not wood burner. Wish it was, because it would certainly, devour the wood quite quickly. Right, so again, that is building it up. So we've got 125 kilograms, and I want to see if we can get that to 150. There we go. Obviously we can't get 150 kilograms into this at the moment, but at least for now we've got a good pile that we can just grab hold of and throw in the machine. So we'll do that as we speak. Okay, and we'll go ahead now. That's it. There we go. There's 105 kilograms in there. So progressing forward, need as much paper as we can find on the junkyard, so that we can progress forward with our paper contract. So that is a huge step forwards. Right. So 17 kilograms. I'll grab hold of any from round here that I could see. And now we'll head over to our other pile. We got any over here? No. Okay, so let's go and have a look. Ooh, car! Aha! Oh, not that it's any use to us anyway. Okay. We can't do anything with that. That's a shame. I wonder if we can crush it. No. Nope. Can't do anything with that one. I think that will be the case of we're going to have to wait for the crusher on that one, because we will be unlocking a car crusher and also a crane at level 12. So both of those will be very, very helpful for us. So now we'll just gather all the paper that we can find. Take that over. Hopefully we don't have to travel to go and get some, but if we do, we do. Right. Okay. So I don't think there's going to be a lot more here at the minute, but with what there is, it certainly is going to help us. You know, every little item of scrap can help towards getting the contracts all completed. You're a bit late with all the plastic. Oh dear. Right, so there's a wood desk there. Okay, so that looks like all of the paper is collected. Okay, pushing forwards. We'll take that. And on our travels, we'll have a nose. Don't tell me that's a right door. Nope. Left. Oh, we did have one. Oh, no. We could have done it. We got 2 right doors, so we could have made the big wardrobe. Never mind. Never mind. Right. Okay. So that's our next round in. We'll move back just slightly. Drop those. I'm going to grab what we've got here as well. The great thing is, as I say, when we upgraded the paper baler, I think that was the best forward step we made, purely down to the fact of not needing a lot to be able to fill it. So that's definitely been a big help. Right, so another one for the truck. We'll grab these and we'll put them over here and get those done. Right, so we now go to the laptop and we go to market. We've got buy and sell. Now we want to sell everything we have, and our current value is 2,260. So that's a good one. That's definitely put me in a better position than what we were in. The last position we were in, it kind of went a bit wrong. Because I decided that I was going to spend $6,000 on the big containers, and yeah, I kind of lost value, which was a pain, but never mind. We live and learn. I can certainly go into the upgrade panel and we can always change the value anyway, because I don't like the fact that it's like a gamble with the containers. You either win and gain a profit or you lose. So yeah, it's one of those. And I'm going to do this one in a bit of a different way. I'm going to go purple with the main base. Because what I'm going to try to create is something for the garage. You know, something like a garage storage unit or something. So get the brush and we'll head up with that one. Now we'll change the color that is in here and we're going to go to black. And we're going to give this a really nice kind of garage storage unit kind of feel. So I think kind of adds to it. It's certainly something I would love to put in my garage if I had one. It's the colours I would pick. Right, another one done. Another one bites the dust. So that is an end drawer. And we'll go with that one. So the great thing is, though, is that you can paint these whatever colour you want. It doesn't affect the total value that it's worth. So I think that is absolute brilliant, that it still retains its value. You know, it opens the mind for more creativity and more valid effects kind of thing. So yeah, it's, again, it doesn't really matter. It's personal choice, personal preference. You can paint it whatever colour you really fancy. It doesn't have to worry. Right, so onwards and upwards, another drawer, or door, sorry, to go there, and we'll grab this one, do the same again. Again, it doesn't take long to clean it. So, grab that, done, dusted, and on there, and current value is $272. Okay, so onwards and upwards, we've got this one to do. There we go, as quick as that. So, another one done. Another one bites the dust, as they say. Right. Helps if you carry the door over the Nana. Thank you. Right. There we go. Okay. Done. Onwards and upwards. Another one. There we go. So that will now complete us, and that is worth $504. Brilliant. Right, how are we looking over here? We've got a paper bale. We could ideally do with some daylight, because the lighting is absolutely pants. Right. Okay, so let's continue where we were with clearing this out. I think we may end up having to take a trip out, because by the looks of it, we're not going to have enough. So, we shall have to go and spend some of our fine US dollars. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Let's go paper bag hunting. Let's go forest. Let's have a look there, see what we can find. Oh yeah, there's going to be plenty here, so let's get this rolling and parked up over here, and then we can run down here and we'll grab everything we can find. Even the black bags, will quite happily take those, because they will also add to our value. How did I walk past those? Didn't see them. Okay, so grab hold of those into here. Again, we want to collect as much as we can. Try not to leave a lot behind. If we can help it. Ooh, money! Look at that. That's paid for the forest. There we go. That's paid our fuel bill. Brilliant. Okay. Shame it wasn't a gold bar though. Right. Okay. So washing machine, there's another bag here. We'll take that. Again, was plastic. We don't really need plastic. We need paper. But like I say, we may as well grab everything we can, make it worth our while coming out, even though we've technically now just had a free ride to the forest, because we had to pay $100 to travel here, and now we've kind of won that money back. You never know, there might be some more here, to be honest. Tell you what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking, rather than running back and forth to the truck all the time, let's gather all the bags into a pile. Now, like I said on one of my other episodes, what would be absolutely brilliant is if we could have some sort of transportable cart that we can put into the back of the vehicle, and that way then we can just gather as much as we can on the cart and take it straight to the truck. It would make better sense rather than us trying to get our daily steps in here. Right, so another one there. Okay, down it goes, and we'll go ahead and grab that one. Okay, so that's that pile, and now we need to come down here and grab these. Okay. mixed bag here. Again, we'll drop them into a big pile there. Just make it so much quicker and easier. I know the truck's only there, but you can imagine what it would be like to just run back and forth with all these bags. If we can put them all in a pile where it would be easier for us to gather them, then we're in for the win. Okay. Right, so we have just just over 10 minutes left before the end of the stream. We will be finishing at 10 o'clock, so we need to push on and get as much of this done as we can. Like I say, we are going to be doing 3 to 4 streams a day on a daily basis. Today just wasn't one of those days. On a Saturday, we do one video as a long video in the morning, and then the rest of Saturday and all of Sunday is a sit back, relax, and put our feet up day, and spend time with my trusty scallywag. So that will be the routine that we do. Monday to Friday are our 4 daily videos, completely live. We were doing pre-recorded originally, but now we've had our broadband changed because we were having major problems with Sky not being able to meet their demand on normal broadband. So we switched over to Virgin Media, and we have fiber to the property, so definitely not going to have any issues there. Everything's running a lot quicker for us now, so we are one step forwards and no step backwards. So this is progress. And as I say, because we're able to now live stream without any issues, it makes better sense to do more live streams than it does to pre-record. Not only that, it does kind of save my space on my hard drive. I noticed a lot of the pre-recording that I did, I was kind of using quite a lot of space. So live streaming is better. And as I say, we now stream on 3 platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We will be looking into other platforms as well, but for the time being, the 3 current platforms is more than enough. But we are in for a fun-packed week this week with all different games that we're going to be playing. Again, they're not your fast-paced games. It's not my sort of thing because of my ADHD and autism, as I explained earlier on in the video. We are more just laid back, chilled, and relaxing simulator games. There may be the occasional game that I come across that isn't exactly in my criteria that I've just mentioned. But like I say, it's just a one step forward moment. Every day is different for me. And all my struggles, I can hyper focus better with these sort of relaxing games. So that's my aim for the channel. As I say, I may in the future, just like my live streaming, where that has gone from not a lot of confidence at the beginning on my channel to now streaming on 3 devices or 3 platforms. So, like I say, you never ever know. Things can change. So please do be patient. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and please feel free to comment. I will do my best to reply to you. If not by message, I will certainly give you a shout out on the channel. I really do hope you have enjoyed watching this evening, and as I say, we will be back to normal tomorrow with our 4 daily live stream videos. So progress will be definitely getting better and better now. It's taken me a lot of confidence boost to get this far, and I'll admit it, there are times where I've tried to do something and I've kind of gone meh, you know, enough's enough, and my concentration just couldn't deal with it. But I've stuck at what I'm doing best, because computers and gaming is something I really, really enjoy. So, you know, it's definitely something I'm not going to give up on, and I will always provide the entertainment for everybody. So, with 5 minutes of our live stream remaining, we'll carry on with what we were doing, and we will certainly progress forwards a little bit more. Now, obviously, we managed to complete the contract that we were working on, which was the plastic contract. So we've made progress with that one. That was continued on from episode 8. So now with this particular one, we will work our way forwards to level 12. That is our next goal in the next episode. So I'm just going to gather some bits from there that we can go and cash in. So we've got $600 for the 60 kilograms we have there. So we'll cash those in. Also helps with our XP as well to help in the next episode. So that is another step forwards for us. What have we got in there? We can... anything we can sell? There is that. Okay. So, as I say, our next aim is level 12 to purchase the crane and the car crusher. That's going to be some fun to look forward to. What have you got? Nothing of interest. Sorry. I'm going to have to resign you. Thank you. Right. So, what have we got over here? Anything? Nothing. Not a lot from the last time, and we've got 13 minutes on that delivery. So in the next episode, then we will progress forward. We've got 2 days, and we need to collect the remainder of 30 paper bales. So that's all from me, folks. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's entertainment. Please, like I say, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please feel free to comment. If, as I say, you're on a live stream with me and you would like to comment, I will do my best to either comment back or I will certainly give you a shout out. But yes, thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Bye for now.
Avast, ye scallywags! If ye enjoy this video, don't be a scurvy dog. Mash that like button and subscribe to me channel. Fair winds to ye all. Thanks for watching me hearties, and I'll see ye in the next voyage.